will start with the class, and that is like, let us suppose there are two charges and both are positive, right? And you have to get a third charge to a place joining the center line of the two charges, and you have to keep in such a place where that the equilibrium is reached, right? So how do you do that? Do you remember anything?
The net force on the charge.
Yeah, the net force on that charge due to the two charges which are kept should be equal to 0. So like, let us suppose I have taken this as a positive Q, and there is a charge plus 4Q. Both are positive in nature, and this is the central line joining them. So I have to place a third charge such that the whole system is in equilibrium. Now, where do you keep? How do you decide that so that it is in equilibrium? So let us suppose I have to put this charge Q. So, okay, let me suppose I keep this charge Q here. I can keep it here. I can keep it in the middle also. I can keep it here also. So how will you decide that? Yeah, so what will be the force on this charge, capital Q, due to these two charges? Let us suppose this is the charge 1 and this is the charge 2. So both, and we have taken a positive charge. This is, the charge is also positive, right? So what will be the force on this capital Q?
Towards right.
1 and 2, it will be repulsive, right? So F1 will be also in this direction and F2 will be also in this direction. So should I keep here?
No.
No, because the net force is not equal to 0. So now if I keep it here, what will happen? Again F1 here, F2 will be also repulsive, right?
Yes.
So again, I can't keep it here. Now if let us suppose I place it here. So what will be the force experienced by F2? That will be a repulsive or an attractive one. It will be a repulsive one, both are positive, right? So F2 in this direction and F1 in this direction, right? Both are repulsive in nature, and F1 and F2 both are like, it should be equal if you want the charge, that equilibrium state to be reached. But the point is now, where should I keep? Where I should keep, in the middle, or I should keep somewhere near to 4Q or near to plus Q? How will you decide that?
Near to plus Q.
Near to plus Q. Now, why did you said it should be near to plus Q?
Because the force is directly proportional to the charge on Q and the distance, and inversely proportional to the square of distance.
Yeah.
So because the charge on Q is small, so the distance should also be small.
Yes. So since we have to balance this F1 and F2, and if we compare, the charge Q is very less in comparison to 4Q, right? So you want the F1 force to be more, right? So if you keep near to this Q, you will find that the force F1 will be much greater than F2, right? And the two forces will be balanced. So if you are keeping here, let us suppose at a distance x, then this is L minus x. I have assumed the distance between the two charges is L. So what will be the net force? The net force should be equal to 0. That is F1 is equal to F2, right? So if I put the values, this is x square, F2, K 4 Q capital Q upon L minus x whole square. So when I solve this, what you will get? Can you tell me the value of L? X. You will be getting two values, right? One, the equation when you solve, you'll get L minus x upon x is equal to -2, right? So what are you getting? L. One value you will get as -x. Are you getting that?
Yeah.
And the other one, that is x is equal to minus L, we have got 1. The other one as x is equal to L by 3. Have you got that?
Yeah.
So when you're solving this, a step will be coming where this is either plus -2. And then when you take one as +2, another as -2, You will get x is equal to minus L and x is equal to L upon 3. So now x is equal to minus L. Minus L means what? That is, it is outside this, right? So that can't be the solution. X is equal to L upon 3. So this is, the value of this is L upon 3. So we have got the answer as x. Now there is a very small formula, if you must have studied, like if two positive charges are positive, then you can get the position x is equal to root over q1 upon root over q2, right, plus q1, square root of q1, this whole times L. Yeah, have you heard about this formula? So if two charges are same, then you can and you are getting a third charge, you can locate the position x by using this formula, right? And where q1 is what? The small charge. Yeah. So there is a rule, like if both the charges are same, let us suppose it is positive, positive, negative, negative, you have to bring a third charge. Then you have to keep it at a distance closer to the smaller charge. And that distance is x given by this formula. Or you can just derive the whole thing, right? Now let us suppose if I am taking a charge which is positive and one is negative, right? One is plus q and another one is minus q, right? So one is small, let us suppose this is plus q and this one I take it as minus 9q. The distance between them is L. Now where should you get the charge q? Let us take this charge is positive. Yeah, so that it's in equilibrium on the line joining the 2 point charges. So how will you do that? How will you decide where to keep it?
On the left side of plus q.
Yeah. So you have just checked on with the forces, right? So if this is positive, obviously F1 and F2 will be in the reverse direction, right? So why you didn't take it here?
Because we have to keep it nearer to the smaller charge.
Smaller charge, yeah, to balance the force, right? So that is right. So F net is equal to 0, we know. Then again, you can calculate F1 is equal to F2. So this is the distance x, right? So you just write down and get the value of x. Tell me the value of x if this is 9q. So one of the value you must have got L by 2, another x is equal to minus L by 4, right?
Yeah.
So which value you will take, L by 2 or minus L by 4?
L by 2.
Yeah, it's L by 2. So why you haven't taken this one?
Because then it will be in between the two charges.
It is suggesting that it's in between. So then the net force won't be equal to 0. So x is equal to L by 2 is the right answer. So for this also, there is a small formula. You can directly use that, root over q1, root over q2. Now in this case, since the charges are different, plus and minus, so there will be a minus sign, square root of q1, and this whole times L, right? So that was like some problems we'll be dealing, right? How to get the system in equilibrium by getting a third charge, right?